Hi and welcome back to Sci-Fi Fans. Today I'd like to talk to you about the heartwarming story, and that is The Sound of Music, starring of course Julie Andrews. If you haven't seen The Sound of Music, here's a little brief outline of what it's all about. Julie Andrews is a nun in Austria, but she's not your typical nun. She has these harebrained ideas, and the nunnery find it very difficult to keep her in line and under control. So they come up with the idea of kind of palming her off to somebody else. And she gets the job because of the people in the nun. They want her out in a friendly kind of way. So she gets the role of the nanny for the Von Trapp family. She brings the family together though throughout the film with song and dance, as it is a musical. But then near the end of the film, the Von Trapps have to flee Austria because of Nazi occupation. And if you haven't seen The Sound of Music, it is one of those like on 100 films that you have to see before you die. It's always on those lists, and once you've seen it, you'll either appreciate it or you won't like it. You'll find it a bit overbearing with the music and the songs. But that to one side, here are my trivia points from The Sound of Music. We all know Julie Andrews can sing and act, but did you know in Mary Poppins, you will do if you watch my previous video, she actually done the whistling for the robin that appears on the windowsill and halfway through one of the songs. But she had to learn a new skill altogether when she got the role in The Sound of Music. She had to learn to play the guitar, and she did that specifically for this film. Because they couldn't just simply manipulate or computer generate the crowd like they have done in Lord of the Rings of Power, only what they did with the Rings of Power was they simply copied and pasted the crowd from one part of the screen to the other. It looks a bit shady. They couldn't do that for The Sound of Music, so what they had to do instead was employ over 4,000 extras. I think the casting choices for The Sound of Music were spot on, and I can't imagine any other actor or actress taking on the roles of the Von Trapps, the German. I just can't imagine any other actors portraying those characters as well as what the cast did. But it's interesting to note that Fred Astaire was actually considered for the role of Max. Not only that, William Wyler actually wanted and preferred Audrey Hepburn to portray the role of Maria over Julie Andrews. The Sound of Music was the first film that Christopher Plummer and Dame Julie Andrews worked on together. And that's where I'm going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you've not done so already, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification buzzer. That way you'll be notified of when I release new content, which is generally on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Take care of yourselves, and if you do have any suggestions or videos you'd like me to cover, do leave them in the box below and I will try and get around to those videos very soon. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.